tennis, a sport of huge highs and devastating lows.
Travelling the world playing tennis is a hell of a job.
There's no off-season, really.
You can be playing the next week, you could be playing the next day.
But what goes into every top tennis player?
Lots of pressure and loads of expectation.
Before they even reach the top 100 or 200.
Once you feel like you can mentally compete, you're almost halfway there.
What does it take to become the best?
Your life becomes tennis, it revolves around tennis, it's 52 weeks a year.
We all sacrifice our lives.
Behind the scenes with Britain's future game changers.
People just see the end product.
They don't see the tough times. All these guys at the top are willing to do whatever it takes, and if you aren't, you might not get as far as your talent deserves to.
From the young guns, Ben Bartram, Felix Gill, Sonay Kartal and Arthur Ferry, to doubles specialists Ali Collins and Freya Christie, and those poised to enter their prime as a player. Alistair Gray, Eden Silva, Ryan Peniston and Billy Harris. This is Beyond the Baseline. With summer comes the grass court season, beginning with the Lexus Surbiton Trophy and culminating with the third Grand Slam of the year at Wimbledon. It's a time of particular significance for British players.
The grass court season is really important when you're a young, up-and-coming British player, because there's opportunities to get into tournaments of a level that you may not necessarily get the chance to play at throughout the rest of the year.
I think us as British tennis players are the luckiest players in the world, I would say. We have a time frame where we're at home playing on the most incredible surface.
It's just a fantastic time to be able to be home, playing in your home country with home support, which, especially at the bigger events when you get a lot of fans, sometimes I don't think people realise how big of a difference that makes to events.
At the National Tennis Centre, anticipation is building for the start of the domestic grass court season. One of the Brits preparing in Roehampton is Eden Silva.
This week is on the grass training, and then basically the first grass court tournament starts. So that'll be at Surbiton, which is local from here, so it's pretty good. I think we're on here.
So I was about 3.5, 4 years old actually, which when I tell a lot of people, they're surprised because I'm so young. But there was a local tennis club close to my house in East London. My parents wanted me to do something, get involved in some sort of activity over the weekend. So there was like a little mini tennis squad on the Saturday. So I started to get involved with that, and it sort of just progressed from there.
Legs are a bit sore from yesterday. No, just like first hit on the grass, you always feel it loads.
It was a good year last year. This year I've struggled a little bit in terms of results, but to be honest, I am pretty happy to get off the dirt and start playing on the grass again, because it's not my favourite. Normal week, if you're not injured or anything, it's pretty much three hours of tennis a day, I'd say, like an hour and a half in the morning, hour and a half in the afternoon.
So like pretty bad. Where? It's actually quite a good picture. Look at it, it's quite cute. Stop! How cute is that? Do one more? The lighting's not bad. What do you think, guys? Photo bomb from Jodie Burridge. Right, going in the gym now.
Always fitting in a gym session, mix up what you do in the gym as well. Like one day it'll be lower body strength, the next day it'll be upper body, then it's like on-court movement and fitness and stamina sort of thing.
Yes, I've got a killer bike session to do now. After a 2-hour tennis session, leg weights. He's thought to, leave it to the end. Leave it to the end, you thought. The toughest part. I'm sorry, can I just get my pictures? Priorities, okay? Getting my gym session disrupted. Quality on airdrop. Come on.
I mean, it's great to have a base like this. You've got everything you need and more, to be honest, for an athlete. You've got great courts, an amazing gym, physio support, so all that kind of stuff does help. And even if you do bring your own team in, you know, you've got all the facilities to use whenever you want, sort of thing. So it is a big help, and yeah, we're very appreciative of that.
9:30?
Yeah, could do early.
9:30, and then I'll just use that as my warm-up and go straight on.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
That'd be too hard.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
All right.
9:30, sweet. Perfect.
I'm going to take it match by match. You know, you go on to the court every time you play a match, and you obviously go on and try to win it. But I think the main thing for me is just going out there, enjoying myself, not putting too much pressure on myself, making sure that, you know, everything I've done in practice this week is going to give me the best opportunity and best chance to get good results in the upcoming tournaments. And if I can do that, then that's a success for me.
Also taking advantage of the grass courts at the National Tennis Centre, one of the most exciting doubles prospects in British tennis.
My name's Freya Christie, I'm 25 years old and I'm a professional tennis player.
Hi, I'm Ali Collins, I'm 23, I'm from Dunblane in Scotland and I'm a professional tennis player.
Our kind of partnership just started a bit of a one-off, really.
You got sun cream on? No. You're gonna burn 100. Don't say that.
We were deciding to play the same event and we just messaged each other saying, do you want to play?
I've got a range of sun creams, yeah? I'm not sure I like the smell of that one.
Definitely for me, I'm not sure about if Ali feels the same, but I felt like we had a bit of a connection straight away on the court.
Can I get 10? 10? Yeah.
It's kind of just carried on from there.
We've always been friends as well. I think like we've known each other for years. And I always looked up to Freya because she was a few years older. Sorry. So yeah, like I always looked up to Freya and had a lot of respect for her. I knew she was a really hard worker, and yeah, I think as soon as we kind of started playing together, we really hit it off, and we work hard for each other, but also for ourselves, and we're out there doing battle for each other. So I think that's why it works.
Job done.
Southwest London, and time for the Lexus Surbiton Trophy. The grass court season is officially underway.
You need to go out there and get after the grass court season. You need to try and look at the positives of it and what a great opportunity it is for you to, you know, to progress in your career, being around some of the best players in the world and getting to play against them. Get on the practice court with as many of them as you can as well, because you don't always get that opportunity at some of the lower level events. So yeah, even if it's match warm-ups, whatever, just be around them. Just try and take in as much as you can, and yeah, really make the most of it.
Before the tournament can begin, some players must qualify for the main draw. Amongst those, 20-year-old Brit Arthur Ferry.
Grass, I think, definitely suits my game. I've had quite a lot of success for the past 2 years. I like to come forward, come to the net quite a lot, hit flat, and it's one of the surfaces where I can really express myself and use my creativity to my advantage.
Rincon serves out wide, backhand reply from Ferry. The forehand is long from Rincon.
A strong start in the grass for Arthur, coming back to win by 2-1.
How was that?
Good, yeah, it was a tough match. Didn't start off too well, but got it done by the end. Got better and better.
Third set was strong, man.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, third set was good level, but
Very good.
a lot of stuff to work on, which is good.
Day one?
Yeah.
One more match stands between Arthur and the main draw, but an experienced opponent stands in his way. Fellow Brit Daniel Cox.
Ferry to serve.
A tight first set, with Arthur just edging it in the tiebreak.
Impressive maturity from Arthur Ferry.
The grass season for the Brits is the best time of the year. It's a great opportunity for us players who may be a little younger or haven't quite got the ranking yet to get into all the big tournaments on the ATP Tour. It really helps players like me to shape their career and model players that have come before us.
A strong start for Ferry, but Cox levels it up in the second and refuses to back down in the final set.
Match point Cox, serve goes out wide to the backhand, and it's just long from Ferry. One of the closest contests we have seen in Surbiton. And it is Dan Cox who moves through.
For Sonay Kartal, a new surface and a chance for instant revenge over a familiar opponent from the French Open.
Ranchakova serves tee, forehand deep, return from Kartal, and the follow-up forehand is too deep. Incredible turnaround. Bitter disappointment for Kartal.
The loss for me still stings. I think that one's always going to be a stinger. You can feel a bit of pressure being a British player playing in the grass events, you know, at home in front of a British crowd. Well, I definitely put pressure on myself to perform well and to do well in each tournament.
And that will do it for Sonay Kartal. First victory of the grass court season and revenge for that crushing Roland Garros defeat.
What did you make of Victoria's performance out there?
Yeah, she is a big ball. I think she can be really dangerous at grass. She's got a great serve. It was a tough match, so yeah, it's nice to get a little bit of practice.
Good, yeah, really good, thank you.
Next on court in Surbiton, Ali and Freya looking to kick off their grass court season.
Doubles as a sport, it is a high pressure, you know, the match can be overturned in 1 point. We're so competitive, that's what we enjoy the most. And we just want to be in those situations, which is why I think we work quite well together.
Facing the second seeds in Surbiton, Freya and Ali took the first set.
It hinges on this. It's Collins with the off forehand return volley exchange in the forecourt. Ranchakova seals it with the winner.
But ultimately, it's defeat in a tiebreak.
Tough draw to start their grass court campaign.
For Eden Silva, though, a better day.
How's it going?
Yeah, we won dubs. It's a good
played.
first day in the office.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Welcome to day 2 at the Lexus Surbiton Trophy.
The next day sees Eden take on fellow Brit Lily Miyazaki. Watching on, her boyfriend Liam Brodie.
We both understand what it takes and each other's lifestyle, which I think is a huge help. Obviously, a time like now where it's the grass season and we're both playing pretty much the same tournaments, it's a really nice time of the year, and we both really enjoy that time because we get to spend pretty much every day together. We do talk to each other about tennis, like if we've had a tough match or a tough loss, we try and be there for each other as much as we can and sort of give advice. When I come off and, you know, I talk about the match a little bit, he can give me some advice and, you know, tell me it's not as bad as I thought it was, which is always nice as well.
Eden will have to wait until next week's Rothsey Open Nottingham for another chance to kick off her season on the singles court. For Sonay, the tournament ends in round 2 and defeat to current British number 1 Katie Boulter, who goes on to reach the semi-finals. Joined there by fellow Brits Lily Miyazaki and Katie Swan,
Good luck in your next match. Thank you.
who would end the week as runner-up.
How was that?
Good, yeah.
Whilst in the men's draw, Andy Murray takes the title in Surbiton. The perfect preparation as the tour moves on to Nottingham. Coming up next time.
I've always loved playing in Nottingham, the courts are great.
This time of the year is unbelievable. Playing in front of home fans, it's a special feeling.
When it gets to the big moments, I manage to kind of keep my head under pressure. I think I seem to play some of my best tennis in that situation.
Here's a new face for the home fans. British wildcard Arthur Ferry taking on the big American Steve Johnson. He takes the backhand down the line. Sensational winner from Ferry. He's come out here a man on a mission.